It's beginning to look a lot like Yowie.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Rejoice.
I know I'm back from a Why did I expect better? Beats me. Thank God that music makes you want to die. Let's do some Xenoblade tonight. Let's do some Xenoblade Chronicles. But yeah, I'm back from a couple of things actually. Because that the Tetris 99 Maximus Cup happened over the weekend, and not only did I take the time out of my very busy, very scheduled week that I did not have the time to take from, just spent that whole weekend playing Tetris, fucking non-stop. And even after the Maximus Cup ended, it doesn't tell you that. So I played for like an extra hour, and then once I backed out, it's like, yeah, by the way, you haven't been like actually earning anything for the past hour. And then even after I did that, like, my body kept having like the instinct to like play more Tetris. So I would like put the Switch down, get back to work, and be like, and my fucking head would be like, hey Griffin, what are you doing? You're wasting time. Get back to Tetris. And like, I couldn't stop myself. I just picked it up and I kept playing Tetris 99. Damn, you got Wetris? That's one way to put it. But Xenoblade-wise, we do need to make some liquid tonight. Because if you weren't here for the last stream, boy did you get lucky. Because we got to Valak Mountain, and pretty much nothing happened. I explored it very thoroughly, but not quite intentionally. So we got to the bottom, but now we've learned that there's something we need to thaw out an icy blockade. And thankfully, I believe I know where we're going to find that sort of thing. So we'll definitely be making more progress than last night, but that's a low bar to clear, so we'll see. The Tetris effect in action. Well, no. The Tetris effect is when you, like, see Tetris in your head when your eyes are closed, which has happened to me in the past during previous Maximus Cups, but not tonight, but not this weekend, not this time. Yellow Snow Mountain. Or don't eat this stuff. I like that you have Tetris anxiety when you're being actually productive, like a literal addiction. It's true! It's true! It's not even funny! I'm just here for the black peony. Thank you. And the fire apple. So let's see, according to the map, there's something in this direction, but I don't actually know if this is where we're supposed to be going. But I do see a red glow, so maybe. I think I'm beginning to remember this. There's like a fire cave, right? And there's lava you gotta go to. Nah, I think this is the wrong spot. Let's keep looking. Oh man, I love the music here though. It's been a while since you've done Xenoblade. I'm glad to be back. Oh no, it's the fire radish. Oh, well, I was gonna sneak past you, but I guess you don't have the choice. Cool. Oh my god, this fucking volume. This was another thing that I ran into when I last oh my, it's so fucking loud! But yeah, last stream, I guess I just didn't mix the audio properly, and so when all the characters did like their screaming, taken away from my screaming, it was like fucking impossible to hear me over the game audio. And it was one of those nights where I did Xenoblade very late, and nobody could really tell me otherwise, so that was cool. But I think there's a point where you just can't not notice that, you know? So at least I got that out of the way. But yeah. Other things that I've been doing, Heat Week, hence the BRB. But the thing is that I don't have all of those done yet. There's one big one that I'm working on, and then one little one that I haven't started. I think I can still do it by the end of Heat Week. But Tetris certainly did not help. Oh my, if I just spent those 3 days, like, just doing the art, it wouldn't even be, like, remotely a big deal. But here we are. Suffice to say, I think I definitely, cleared what was necessary to qualify for the My Nintendo points. So hey, it's not all bad. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I mean, using Shaker Edge right there was, like, useless, but I still feel like I had to. Just because. Just so I could get, like, the last word in. But these dudes are gonna explode. And then he's gonna explode too! This is it, Luigi! He's sucking in the energy though, right? That's what's happening? Yeah, burst 4. Ooh! Not one more left, fuck off! I hate these things! There's no point! You get no XP if they just say fuck you and they don't leave you alone either. Did I pick this thing and fight it my own choice? The answer is no. The answer may shock you. Oh, wait a second. I think you're supposed to finish them with the chain attack. I think that's why. Because I never use chain attacks in normal battles. But that could be. I don't want to encourage, but I will because I love my friends. Okay, just barely got that Shaker Edge in. I feel like the usefulness of Shaker Edge, though, is a little bit overstated. Like, I'm always super bummed out when I don't get it, but it really doesn't extend their dazedness for that long. And it doesn't really do that much damage either, so I almost fail to see the point of using that. Like, I will, but it seems to have done more damage there when, like, they weren't being comboed on, so fuck, I don't know. Okay, well, it looks like the telltale from when they're about to explode. Yeah, that. How do you even do a chain attack? Is it plus? Oh, okay, well that tells you what a thing does. I have very few guesses before this thing fucking explodes, so I'm gonna guess minus. I'm just gonna mash all the buttons. Oh, it's this. Fuck! Oh, no, wait! I finished them without using a chain attack. Oh. Okay, then. I think I left a chest back here as well. I don't know. Listen, whether or not I know how to deal with those things, I still dislike them. Them's the facts. This baby is nuclear powered. That's for sure. Oh, shit. Speaking of... You know what we completely didn't talk about? For the last... Well, not really the last couple of streams, but when Chernobyl on HBO was going on, I was like kind of sharing my thoughts on it as that miniseries went along, but I never said anything about the finale. Well, you're a bat. That's fine. This is fine. Let's just put up with it. Shulker, you gotta... Thank you. Ah! It's beginning to look a lot like Yowie. Oh my... Who are you? What kind of dinosaur planet shit did we walk into? And this bat's angry at me, not Charla. So what's up with that? Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some certain miniseries thoughts on hold, because I don't even think that's a dinosaur. I think that's a dog. A very, very crusty dog. Ain't that just what Lycanroc is, though? Or, what is it that Lycanroc evolves from? What's the baby one? Charlotte... I mean, I can try reviving you, but I don't think it's gonna work out so well. Charlotte, what are you doing?! I can't get her out! She won't fucking move! Because her whole thing is, like, attacking from a distance, right? Okay, I gotta get everybody to focus. Rhine. I guess I'll just try to heal Rhine in the meantime. There's no point in trying to revive her. I'm just gonna have to make do with, like, the limited pool of health that I have left, because our healer just threw herself into a fucking pool of lava! Also, the Pokemon's name is Rockruff. I like that one. Ooh, just barely missed that one. Okay, I think we still have a chance. Oh, come on! I thought we were safe from this bullshit. We're gonna die. No. Listen, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna skedaddle. I like how in the sequel to this game you can't fucking move while attacking. Well, you can, but that was actually one of the things that I had trouble understanding with, going back to Xenoblade 1, is that in 2, the way the combat system works... Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for everybody to respawn. The way the combat system works is that when you stand still, your auto attack is like on a rhythm, right? And it goes little attack, medium attack, big attack. And if you stand still, it goes, 1, 2, 3. And if you use your attack at the same time on that third beat of your biggest attack, or your medium on... Wherever you time it based on the 1 or the 2 on the 3, whichever of those it lands on, you'll do some extra damage. And I thought that was the case in this as well, but as far as I can tell, that system isn't the case at all. I don't think it matters when you use your attacks, or when you move, or what your auto attacks do. I'm sorry. What? No, take all. Oh. Oh! This is a very early point in the game to be stuck with a full inventory, Shulky. What do I do with any of this shit? A very wet hair won't make you rich. Well, I can make a couple guesses. So some of these have like an X symbol on them. Does that mean that they're rare or not? I mean, I'll take that, I guess, but that can't be good news, right? Okay, so it looks like some of these things stack, but if it's like a new type... Oh, no. Listen, I may go... Can I sort? Sort by sale price, and then get rid of like the... Yeah, like antennas and shit. I don't need this. Filthy wing. No. Legs. No. Stiff hair. Shulk, why do you choose to collect? Why you collect these ridiculous stuff is disgusting like hell. My god! Well, at least this dude's leaving us alone this time. The lava rats. Aren't these the dudes that shit on you in Xenoblade 2? They turn around and they go... Except the fun part is that isn't a joke, that's real. Whoa! What is this dude? The Conflagrant Raxiel. Okay, hell yeah, you're cool. Charla, though, I'm keeping an eye on you. Oh, you will know our names? Hell yeah. Okay, let's start with the shield. And a Shadow Eye. Oh, this is a bit of a tricky angle to attack from, but yeah, I might be able to make this work. Yeah, I don't know, I actually kind of liked the way Xenoblade 2 went about combat, but I guess if you're strictly looking at it through a lens of whether or not you're able to move without kind of interrupting that whole combo aspect, then yeah, I guess. But at the same time, I feel like those additions in 2 added a level of very accessible depth. Because I'm sure the battle system in 1 has depth, but it's depth that I can't comprehend. So to me, it's useless. Whereas in 2, that's a system that I can understand. So I can actually make use of it, I guess? That's just me, though. Ooh! Well, I kind of just used my heals, Charlotte. You gotta... I mean... Speed, I guess? I don't know. Good luck. Well, moment of truth. Let's see. No, I think she took the damage. Oops. And now I'm sliding into the lava. This dude won't back off. Okay. If she can just hold it a little longer, then I can get that heal in. That's because you don't read. Correct. But also, I just like things that rely on rhythm, and I think they're just neat. Oh, yeah, this is a little bit more of an uphill battle than I was expecting it to be. This could, not be so good. I could try a chain attack, I guess, but that would also mean that we all die. As opposed to what is going on right now, which is not all us dying, actually. It's all part of the strategy. It's all part of the game. Oh, just in time for Charlotte to give 1,000 HP to 2 dead bodies! Oh. Oh. Oh.
I can't go on.
This is just a matter of timing. Just a simple matter of timing. I'm sorry, can I shield myself, please? Wait, did that actually just protect all of us? Oh my god, well-timed shield me. Okay, wait a second. We may be able to turn this around yet. Okay. I mean, we're all still kind of about to die, but... Okay, but what Ryan needs to do is... Well, not that. He's not supposed to do that, I don't think. We may be able to turn this around yet. Here's how Bernie can still win! Remember, you can switch characters and make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, but that's stupid. I don't want to switch characters. That's stupid. Alright, I don't think I went this way last time. Maybe we can find something here. Oh look, something! Surrounded by half a dozen rats.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long.
I'll beat the shit out of a bunch of rats, why the hell not? Rats, rats, we are the rats. Here we a birthday bash. But this is gonna be like a 6 items that I can't pick up. 6 chests full of nonsense. Oh boy, a spleen! Time to add that to my collection.
Bring it on. Come on, we can do it. Okay, just one more down.
Oh my god, look at this pile.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Like, I guess I'll take it, huh? Whatever we did, it's part of a side quest. Oh, we need to look for gear, actually. So it's not all bad. I hope to God Bernie wins in 2020. I mean, I'm a Canadian, so it doesn't fucking matter. But yeah, I think out of the US candidates that I'm familiar with, I'm still rooting for Bernie. I was like that in 2016. I continue to be, currently. I love Bernie. He's great. But if Bernie were to fight a fucking lava fire creature, don't know if he would win. Oh, the great timing on Shadow, and I'm gonna miss the fucking... Ah! It's... Why the hell do you have rat emotes? Why is there a rat emote in my fucking chat, and why does it look like that? It looks like Chuck E. Cheese, but meth. I'm gonna just try to go around all this, though, this time. I mean, we're like higher level than that thing, but I think something that we may want to try if we can get to that cave one more time. Oh. Well, if. Is to try and get that guy to kind of come to us a little bit more, because if they're floating over that ledge non-stop, then lots of Shulk's arts, for example, you know, attack from the back for more damage, attack from the side to add this debuff, you know? A lot of that stuff doesn't kick in if you're not in, like, the right position. So maybe kind of drawing them into us so that we can apply more of those is going to be a useful idea. Oh, it's the literal rat from that meme? Huh. Well, it's like, the thing is it's that it's an illustration of that rat. The one I'm familiar with is a Windows 3D Movie Maker model, so it's not quite the same. Not quite the same level of familiarity that I have. But that's good that an emote like that exists. Now that I know the source, the lore, I'm glad. Yeah, you come to me. Throw a fucking rock, I don't care. Oh, he's wiggling! He's wiggling! See, there we go. Who invited you? Are they gonna die in the lava? Of course not. Of course not. Okay, everybody focus. Let's get rid of this thing first. This is stupid. Nobody asked for this. This was not necessary. Rock Dog said it was his turn to beat you up. I'm sorry, is the lava dragon fighting this dude too? They got knocked back by something. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Run! What's the Nebula doing here? Oh. Come to me, come to me, come to me. Yeah, I don't think anybody who's in lava would say that. Okay, let's focus. There's 2 Nebulas. There's 2 of them. Why? For what purpose? None of this shit came our way last time. Did they follow us? Oh boy. Yo, ain't Gato that bear from that Rareware game? I'm sorry, I'm gonna need shield real quick, thanks. Well, so much for this being the deciding factor, whether or not we win, because these things are a pain in the ass. Oh, but Charlotte's putting them to sleep. Oh, that's smart, that's smart. Okay, we might be able to get around this, though. Possibly. You see, if Rockruff was in this game, that would be different. I would be happy with that, but it's a little bit different. Now we have fucking Ghastly over here, thinking they can show up and steal the show. I don't think so. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. These Nebulas be like... I'm having a little bit of I'm having a little bit of trouble juggling the health here, but I mean, so far we seem to be staying on top of things as far as I can tell. Like, there's a little bit of red, but thankfully the recharge and the heal doesn't look so bad. Yet. Yeah, yet. In the meantime, though, let's see if we can use some speed on Ryan and maybe get him out of that, huh? And then in the meantime, let's heal the game. Wait, another vision? What do you mean? I just speeded. Oh, this is Vortex, though. But that isn't so much Ryan as it is the whole group. Wait, no, that's guaranteed to miss. Okay, good. Weird that it shows you a vision if it's a guaranteed miss, but I'm worried the implication, fuck, is that speed is gonna wear off and I won't be able to refill it in time. I'm just gonna back away, I think, then. I'm gonna leave that to you guys, I think. It's not really my scene. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a tricky win if we can manage it, but I do think that being above the ground is a huge help, for real. I mean, nobody's standing in lava right now, so that's really all I can be asking for. Really wish these spherical friends would go away, though. Oh, this is a vision for me. Well, I'm gonna follow through on that heal, but I'm afraid I may have to leave the rest of— No, I used it on Charlotte! I'm so used to instinctively selecting her on every menu. Oops, okay, I might die then. I mean, we've got, like, the party gauges full, so as long as we can get some heals in, like we did just now, yeah, I can turn this around. I miss when the music was "You Will Know Our Names," but this is fine. This is fine, I'm not mad. Whew! There's the Magma Rock! We did it! Well, or did we? Or did we? Now we have to put up with this. And I may as well. Wait, so if the creature that we just defeated gave us the Magma Rock, I thought it was like one of those mining locations where you can kind of get as much as you want. Because as far as I'm aware, the way there's 2 things that we have to melt. One is mandatory and one is optional. And I'm a little concerned whether or not the thing we got is disposable, or if we can just reuse it across those multiple doors. Honestly though, we might just have to come back a later time when this dude's respawned maybe, and then we'll be able to? I don't know. Wait, Charla? Uh-oh. It begins. It begins. We felled the giant lava dragon, but these little clouds are gonna beat the shit out of us. Wait a second, burst! Well, at least it's gone. That's all I really wanted. And I will try, Charlotte, I will try to use a chain attack this time, before that burst comes and gets us. Okay, well this is unrelated to it exploding. This is just a different kind of exploding.
You can do better than that.
I really can. I'm sorry, Charlotte. I'm letting you guys down.
We can definitely do this. Now it's right time.
Ugh.
Let's get him.
I thought I was a grab.
So if a Monado art like shield or speed is in effect and you have access, oh well, kind of wasted that. And you have access to another ability like I don't know, say speed. Can you like stack those abilities, or if you use a certain Monado art, does it like cancel the existing buffs out, or do they just wear out whenever they do? Because being able to stack them is... hadn't considered that before. Ow! Yeah, that's not happening. I'll go for it anyways, but... I guess the key for now would be to just try and upgrade Ryan's Topple to give it a longer window. Also, no chain attack necessary, it looks like. Uh-oh. Oh! I don't know what that, like, explosion particle effect was, but I think that was them exploding just as we took them out. Just barely. Okay, though. Okay, looking good. Little concerned. Oh, yeah, I was about to say I didn't know what all these red dots were, but I guess there's just a ton of these guys hanging out in the room. That must have been what happened, because when we pissed this dude off and dragged him into the center of this instead of, like, being at the edge, that gave us time to be, like, targeted by these dudes. But hopefully the way back should be, a little more safe. Okay. I guess we'll go for the mandatory route first, because there's the door at the top of the mountain, but that's side stuff, and I don't want to waste it if it is a one-time use, because then we're going to have to do this again, on stream. But if I can unlock the door at the bottom, then that's something we know. Though, come to think of it, I can just use fast travel to get to where we need to go, correct? Yeah. Hell yeah! Alright, moment of truth, let's see. I was about to walk all the way back. Yeah, those walls looking kinda... Okay, you melted the ice covering the door. Looks like it's gonna trigger a cutscene right off the bat, but I don't think that was a disposable. Let's find out.
The letters are worn and difficult to make out, but it's definitely the language of the High Entia. They look just like the lettering on Prison Island.
If only we could. Just walk inside.
This place. Something up, Shulk? No, it's just... I feel like I know this place.
Deja vu.
I'm not sure, but... I thought I had it. I can't seem to recall.
Are you all right?
What? Must be tired. Don't worry.
This is Ose Tower.
Built by the High Entia to house and protect the Monado. The ceremony of seers was conducted here. It is also where the Homs found the Monado.
Wait, you mean... So this is where the Monado was kept. My dad took it from here. Have you always been able to see the future? You told me you were from a long line of seers. Did you have the ability from birth?
Once, I too came into contact with the Monado. Those that are to be seers must touch the Monado, and a chosen few receive our power. That is the ceremony of my family.
And the ceremony was held right here.
Shulk, why do you think we can see the future?
I hadn't really thought about it. After I grabbed the Monado, I just saw things.
Your visions are the flow of ether itself. Ether is the very source of our world's existence. Where and how much ether there exists now and in the future can be predicted. Therefore, in principle, the future of living beings such as us can also be predicted. And there is one thing that makes possible the visualization of those predictions.
You mean... the Monado?
The Monado can disrupt the ether, allowing you to release certain powers. Which means...
My visions, under the same principle, are there to disrupt the future.
with no one to control the outcome, the future will never change. But what if someone were to disrupt the future? What then?
The future would be changed. Is that how Zanza planned to defeat the Mechonis? But why go to such lengths? What happened all those years ago?
Did you think it was just a myth?
I used to only believe in what I could see. My home, my friends, the Monado itself. I knew those things were real.
But when you took the Monado in your hand, you gained the ability to see that which was not meant to be seen.
Are you saying I should stop?
You are a fluctuation. As a fluctuation, you exist outside the results of your predictions. The more you accept this existence, the more malleable the world becomes. In fact, you have no choice but to accept it.
Y'all notice how Elvis got boots like a slut?
Did we sleep well?
Oh, I can't feel my face or feet. What do you think?
Did someone say feet?
Tell truth. Ryan's snoring make Ricky think of Orluka.
Oi, I don't snore.
Sword Valley is just around the corner.
He is a slut, to be fair. I mean, agreed. I just think it's worth pointing out. I just didn't want to talk over the cutscene. There's a weird fog over the characters right now, but it's like doesn't apply to the indoor areas. Alright, so what now exactly? Where am I? Right, so this is the door that we just unlocked. I could swear the place we're supposed to go is like through this door. The cutscene that we just encountered, I don't remember that at all. But there's a heart-to-heart here. Which I cannot do. So great. Wait, okay, so it... Huh? Oh, it's okay. So it's like a big ring. So if I leave this, I can go like around the tower. It looks like okay. I'm just a little confused. Real quick though, something that I might do is like go up and I don't even remember where that door is. I know it's close to the top, but yeah, upper level. There we go. I think it's something to do with this. That's close. That's close. I can fuck with that real quick. I just gotta confirm. And maybe sell some of my excess items, but I don't know what's what, so I'll leave that for another time. Insinuating, of course, that there will ever be a time that I know what I'm doing, because that's not coming. Alright, yeah, it's like just through here. I can take the time. Let's see, that is a corner. So either I need to follow this path or jump off a cliff. Huh?
I can't...
Oh, shit! I mean, everyone else is alive. I don't see the problem here. Huh. Might want to upgrade his health a little bit more. Where's the button that gives all the floors ice physics? Thanks. Thank you. Where's the button that gives Shulk a motorcycle? Thank you. I just want to get this out of the way, because I'm gonna forget about it if I know what's next, but I don't know what's this way, so I just want to make sure I'm not leaving anything. Yeah, here it is, okay. That's not so bad. So it's not a disposable item. Interesting. Let's see what awaits then. And if it's level 90 enemies, then we can get the fuck out. But if not, then we'll see. And to think that this was once the Sirik Waterfall. Oh, it's everything I could have asked for. I mean, we can't fast travel to this, but oh, this isn't ice. I've been to the Apis lair. That's where Donkey Kong lives. Well, I can't exactly turn around, can I? To be clear, though, I've been here before. Yeah, okay. Right, because this is how you're supposed to... Okay, so that was a waste, then. Right, the waterfall is up... Right, okay. I gotta go to the elbow? Something's up there. That's where I gotta go. See, the tricky part is that the fast travel landmarks are a little sparse. So I'm just gonna have to rewalk this distance here. Girl Courgette? You want to explain that, Shulk? Homs have got some wild fucking etymology. I mean, they have the same language. Surely this must sound as bizarre to them as it does to us. Okay, I'm just gonna take a left turn this time around, and surely it'll be fine. See, I'm just confused by what the purpose of having that cliff there was. Because it's not just like, oh, this area kind of goes over this other area, and it's like a cool overlapping thing. It's like a very specifically modeled portion that's almost like a slide, but like worse. So that's just lame, in my book. Their language is actually completely different. It just so happens that the game translates it in real time. Wow, the Wii can do that? Wasn't there actually some Wii game in Japan that was like all about Googling things? Like you had to guess what terms were like the most Googled or something like that. It was like a quiz thing. Oh, these are the ice physics guy. Yes, this is what yes! Oh my god, Oh.
Go on.
Oh. Oh, I fucking love ice physics. Never change. Although, the fast travel checkpoint is not there, so I will have to walk back. God damn it. Okay, okay. Well, you know what? Sometimes it's just how it's gotta be. That was some crackle. That was some classic Mike crackle. Now, when you say... You mean like... I highly hesitate that I could possibly reach. I think you guys really don't understand just how bad the mic used to be before the Yeti. Which is kind of topical because we're in a snow level. But, man, trying to go back and like look at some of those old highlight videos or some of those old streams, or even just like old Twitch clips, it is fucking impossible. That's like one of my biggest regrets as far as streaming goes, honestly. Because I had a shitty mic for the longest time, and there's like been some classic playthroughs in that mix. You know, I still think back fondly on, you know, Mario Sunshine, and Wind Waker HD was a ton of fun. And the Sonic Adventure games, all which actually have highlight videos now that I think of it. But like, going back to those is so difficult to do now that... Oh, it just converts to snow again. Weird. It's very difficult to do. Once you realize what like a normal fucking microphone sounds like. I just redo all those streams. You did peak pretty bad there. That's fascinating. I can't wait to go back and look and see exactly what happened with that. Yeah, let's not die this time. Thanks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But that's not. Oh, this is actually kind of an interesting minigame. So, as far as the map design in Xenoblade games go, this is actually kind of interesting. Usually, you wouldn't expect... Wow, that's actually kind of interesting. Because this is like gamified in a way that you usually don't see other aspects of the map. Clearly they knew what the fuck was going on with ice physics, that's for sure. But I think I do have to fast travel if I want to try that again. Which is, like, complete bullshit, but... If the top of this hill doesn't... I can't even climb out. Well, I guess that makes up my mind for me, unless I can swim to this end of the shore. Ruby Mangosteen. I mean, I can climb out, but now what? Now what, though? Like, it's... If I dive into that water and then... Yeah, I'll just fast travel again. I will take the time. See, what's freaking me out a little bit, though, is that the first thing that I tried may have actually been what I needed to do to achieve the correct amount of height. Because there's that big stretch of snow between the two lanes of ice, right? And I think what you're intended to do, which is shocking because I was like laughing my ass off at like... It seems very unintentional, but that's exactly how it's supposed to function. But you just gotta do it in a way where you don't fucking die. So you do have to jump the gap using the acceleration of the ice physics, but not with that much speed, I think is the problem. Because I think the longer you're in the air, the more damage you take, right? So you have to get off the ice, clear the snow, and then get back on the ice very quickly without dying. So that the speed from those two ice lanes can stack instead of being cancelled by the snow. Which should be enough to send you to that top shelf, which seems to be not where we need to go, but certainly where I'd like to. Oh boy, I just wish that there was like a fast travel checkpoint, because dying here is such a big penalty, right? Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. So you gotta get that just right. At the very least, getting back uphill isn't too big of a deal, because you accelerate up just as fast as you accelerate down. Or maybe you don't. I guess I've never considered that. Okay, so angle and slope kind of has something to do with it as well. Kind of like that slide that took us to the tower. Interesting. Okay. Oh.
It's time to take a piss, Luigi!
Wow, so even jumping at like the very, very edge. Okay. In all fairness, there were some rocks up there that we kind of bumped into along the way. I guess even that, you really gotta get like the maximum amount of speed that you can get. Which is definitely possible, because the first time I cleared it so hard that I fucking died. You just gotta make sure you don't like get stuck on any of these things, because that definitely decelerates you if you're not careful. Oh my, whoa! Okay, jumping apparently gets you up much quicker. I will keep that in mind. And Daddy, keep in mind. Interesting. Interesting. So if you jump on the ice going downhill, that's not going to accelerate you, but uphill is actually by like a crazy amount. Like this feels unintentional. Not that I'm complaining though, because it definitely makes you trying this much less of a pain in the ass. But yeah, you gotta like really bend it. And then leap a little earlier. Or not? I'm very curious as to how I managed to clear that far the other time, but maybe it's gotta be like even faster, like that much closer to the edge. Alright, let's see. Alright, gang, get out of the way. Ooh. This is a little bit of an Olympic long jump, actually. And I know that Shulk has the potential. The question is whether he's trained hard enough to get his gold medal. I mean, actually, if you look at Shulk right now, he seems to have won silver. So, I don't know if he's got the Olympic qualifications yet, but I sure can try. What on earth did I definitely took more damage that time. I'm just very curious as to what I managed to do that caused me to go that high last time. Because it wasn't just clearing this snow. It was like going so far that I slammed into the top of the ramp. This section reminds me of the ice skating level from Pac-Man where, oh my god, it does! That's awesome. See, Pac-Man World 2, another fun stream, but bad mic, so... It really took a while for the streams to come into their own, that's for sure. See, because you would imagine that there's like a certain lip. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's something else. That's a little bit of a fuck. But now I can't get back up and I'm not dead. I sure wish I was though. Can you two believe this? I can't believe this. Well, okay, so clearly the only two options are not fast enough and way too fast, so, I say let's get back on track with the regular story route, because I don't think I can do what's here. I'm sure it's a really cool secret area that's gonna give us a ton of secret XP and all that, but fuck, man, it's a big time investment. If you land in those pools, it is not easy to get back up. As far as I know anyways, there might be like some sort of catapult or something that sends you in the opposite direction, but not to my knowledge, that's for sure. The cool shit is at the bottom of the mountain anyway, so that's where I want to go. We've had plenty of tries, so I'm gonna leave. Who knows? Maybe more ice slides await us round the ring. Only one way to find out. But yeah, though, I meant to ask before... Oh my god, okay. I also just remembered that I, again, forgot to talk about the Chernobyl finale. But, before I mentioned that, I also asked how everybody's weekend was. And I neglected to finish asking that, so what have y'all been up to? How was your weekend? Did any of you guys do the Maximus Cup? I'm still just Chernobyl was really good. Yes! But weekend. But yeah, I'm still salty that they never had any gold reward. What are you? Bird! For the third cup. You got a wallpaper for 100 points. And I'm sure they mentioned it, but by that point, the precedent that they had set was to award $10 of My Nintendo points. And they kind of just did that without... They stopped doing it without making a big deal about it. And they went back to it with this latest one, so I'm guessing they understood that offering a cash prize probably, like, brings people back more than a wallpaper. And it's a nice wallpaper. I mean, it like gives you the classic Game Boy Tetris theme. But to focus the whole cup around and then to not like award the winners, because everybody gets the wallpaper for participating. But why even make it a tournament then? You know, that's what gets me. I started working on this week. Ooh, cool. I only do the Maximus Cups if it's got free themes. So no. That's interesting. I'm kind of the other way around. But I guess that becomes like a... If I'm good enough at Tetris anyways, then I may as well, right? But I guess if you're not, you're not. I just realized this stream series is almost 6 months old. Oh my god. Yeah, because I started in January. That's fucking crazy! And this is like, what, part 12 or 13 now? You could bring a baby to term before Griffin finishes this game. It's not funny, please. Just because it's true doesn't mean you should say it. It'd be nice if the camera autocorrecting was a little bit more lenient in places like this. Because the scenery really is something to behold, but the camera kind of forces you to just do this most of the time. Because that's the weird thing. Like, I'm looking down and I'm walking around, but the camera isn't autocorrecting. If I look up and start moving, the camera will try to fix itself. See, now it's looking back down again. Which I guess is fine. I honestly appreciate attempts at intelligent camera control more than most, but when it's executed in a way like this, it's a little bit irritating, you know? I kind of like looking up at the sky. And whatever that is. And not whatever. Actually, what level are you? I can fuck with the Crawler Slowbos, except there's 2 of you, so no. No thank you, actually. Surely that's not indicative of things to come, once you reach the bottom of this snowfield. How far into the game are we? I believe after Valak Mountain. And I don't think this is a spoiler because it's already been established that this is where we're going. But Sword Valley. I always like thinking of that one scene where we met Fiora on Prison Island to be the midway point of the game. But I think it's more so like the first third marker. Or somewhere, anywhere in between. But we're definitely... If we're not past the halfway point, we're coming close to it. Why is the snow just the Roblox slate texture? It is! That's good. Speaking of Fiora... Yo, Fiora's Mechon looking kinda...
It is you. Hey, that's Fiora!
Young heir to the Monado. We meet again.
Fiora!
Fiora? Is that my name? Then you know this body?
So it's true. You really don't remember us at all. Fiora, listen! If nothing else, you must remember your family. That's Dunban over there.
Family? There is family. Wielder of the Monado. There is a matter I must speak to you about.
Fiora! What was that? Metal face. Stay alert.
You killed my father!
Get him! Get away from her!
Now, let's all calm down. If I slip, I might mess up her hair.
You're disgusting!
Would you be so kind and hand over that dangerous toy you have? I could take it after I smash you all to a pulp. But we wouldn't want that, would we?
All right. You can have it. But only if you let her go.
There's a good boy. Always eager to please, Shulk.
But you're...
How's it going, Dunban?
Is that...
Munkar.
Hey folks, viewer mail time again. Oh, here's one from Sally, age 14. Dear Pig, aren't you interrupting the story at the most suspenseful part? Well, the answer is yes, Sally. Yes, I am. Keep those cards and letters coming.
I'm sorry, it wasn't as good as the first time, but... I couldn't not.
I thought it might be, but... You're to blame for all this.
I can't tell you how badly I wanted this sword. Has this puny boy even figured out how it works yet? What are you willing to do? Would you even kill a Holmes to beat us?
You dare ask that of us? Why did you betray us to Mechonis? Why did you kill our friends at the colony? Why?
You wanna know? Because it's your home.
You piece of...
Stay where you are. That thing works by remote. So unless you want me to put a hole in her neck... So what's it to be, weaklings? Grovel at my feet and beg?
We will not bow to you!
Really hit bad guy in face!
I don't know if that line was necessary, but okay.
Princess!
You're a traitor, Mumkar, and you're not getting away.
Oh shit, here comes Pac-Man! And also Elvis. As a guest. As a special guest. Oh my god, 48?! Oh, I should have fought some of the monsters down on the mountain! Oh no. At best, I'm gonna level up to 47 maybe, but this is, does not bode well, if I'm being honest. Okay, well let's lead with this, though. Because I think that's why everybody else is doing 1 damage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's more like it. It's been a while since we've really ran into many Mechon, huh? You know, outside of, like, out of the blue. But most of the time, it's kind of been, like, just other Bionis creatures, huh? It's weird that his voice is still, like, very muffled and compressed, even though he's no longer in his mech, though? Like, I don't know about that. Oh, I didn't mean to use that. Oh, of course, I accidentally used it just before Topple. Just moments before, of course.
Maybe hit bad guy in face.
You killed my father!
Stinky poo-poo. Woo!
And yet, I will take it over the fucking nopon they put in Xenoblade 2. Why would you ever get out of the giant murder mech, this guy? Because how else is he gonna pick up the Monado? Otherwise it would be too tiny for his giant nail hands. Also, I think I need to use Enchant again. Yeah. Thank you. I have no idea. For some reason, Shadow Eye seems believable to me when you're fighting, like, you know, a Mechon or some other kind of creature. But this is just like a dude. Like, so what does Shulk do to distract his attention? Just, over there! And it just works.
Where'd she go? Over there!
So far, though, surprisingly, doing kind of okay. And on the other hand, Enchant didn't work, and also I'm about to die. And also I am dead. And also, Ryan is dead. If he can slice open Fiora at the start of the game, then he can pick up a sword. But he can't fit it in his hands. It's too big.
Get up, Ryan. All right. I'm still good to go.
Ugh. Yeah, this is not ideal, to say the least. I might have to let her take that damage. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Oh, well, I guess that's what I'm doing. Well, so much for so far so good, huh? Because the party gauge is empty. And so are my veins. It's even got a loop to poke one of the sword fingers through. On one hand, that's funny. Second hand, also, I'm back here? Why? Huh? Why? What? Huh? There is no landmark? You're supposed to walk back every time you lose? That's a bit shitty, huh? Why? Why? That's so strange. I mean, I guess I get being sent back when you die on, like, the ice ramp, because it's kind of a weird out-of-the-way thing, and it's... But this is, like, the primary path. That's a long way to be sent back just for a boss battle, you know? He has been shown to be very dexterous with those robo-fingies. But he can't, like, wield it. He might be able to hold it, but I don't know if he'll be able to wield it, and I think that's what he wanted. You know, until he got blasted. I mean, there are things I could do to, like, increase my XP on the way down, but it sure as shit it isn't gonna start with nebulas. Or even walk up to it and just open the mech door to grab it and then close the door again. Pick it up and run away. Listen, I only have so many explanations for what Mumkar is thinking. But if I were in that situation, I'd be like, I don't want to fuck up my nails. Because each of his fingers is just itself a sword. So you tell me. I could beat the shit out of a bird. But I don't want to fuck. And these are some blue dudes, so... See, that's the thing, is that the range is so odd on the way down here. At first it seems like you're level, but then you go down a step, and then all of a sudden you're seeing level 47 dudes. Pairs of them, at that. He could clearly use the mech and his actual body as a cool two-person one-mind combo, but he was dumb and essentially used the mech as a paperweight to hold Fiora on the ground. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, though. That's the thing. Take it up with Monolith Soft. I don't know. These are, after all, the same people that brought you similar logical questions, such as, how does a woman with that big of a chest and that 90-degree angle spine live? Clearly, she found a way. So, I guess Mumkar is just the same thing. Oh, these guys are level 46 now? See, I can't tell if this is like an RNG thing or if it's becoming easier now that I've died. But I am gonna go after these guys because, I mean, these seem to be the best place to go to for XP in a pinch. So I might just do this. I don't know. They don't seem to be that bad. Their health is going down at a decent rate. I just gotta use Shadow Eye and then focus. God, give me the mech. I'll do it myself. Now, perhaps my memory about Xenoblade 1 is a little shaky, but if I recall correctly, I don't think that's something you want. Isn't like, you gotta be like fitted to go in a mech-on, and I don't think you want that. Yeah, we can do this, we can do this. If I can't do Mumkar, I better be able to do this. Oh, no. I might not be able to, actually, even at level 46, on the easy mode version of these dudes. Because Fiora's about to go... Charlotte's about to fucking lose, and now she has, and now I'm gonna die, too. But unless... I could try to heal you, and then... Fuck, I don't know. I mean, once one of these dudes is down, then it's gonna be a lot easier from there, but it's... not ideal. Rhine? I think it's Rhine time to revive me! No! Listen, okay, oh my god, this is such a brutally far back checkpoint, though. But I took down the one dude at the very last second. So we still get the XP from that first knockout. He's evil, so I don't want it either way. But he's so incompetent, I would do it just to show him how incompetent he is. Well, I'm continuing to think about other things that would be involved as far as you piloting a mech-on. And this has not been revealed yet in the story, but there's something else involved in that process. And who's to say it's that you're not evil? Because you don't have exactly the most glowing track record as far as me trusting you. So I wonder if... I mean, they gave us like a solid chunk of XP, but... Yeah. I'm gonna wait until I get back to the big dudes, and I'm gonna try those again, because there's other shit on the way down here, but that's so much work! When the flag's right there! And then that's it, then we're done with Valak Mountain, like, there's no point. When it comes to these streams, I'm chaotic neutral at worst. Fuck, I guess I'll fight 3 of these dudes, I don't even know. I wouldn't think that these guys are giving me very much HP, because I farmed hard before. When I had to mess around in that Hyentia Temple, I do so many laps of that facility fighting all the security bots and whatever. And it took a long time as far as fighting enemies that were 3 levels below me. to be good enough for the boss. So I don't know if this is going to be worth particularly a lot, but at the same time, the kind of shit that I was just saying is like, well, that's the reason that I keep getting underleveled. So sooner or later, this kind of thing's just gotta happen, you know? Just get it over with, right? Because just like do it once on the way down, or just do it several times on several ways down because you keep dying at the bottom, right? So I'm gonna try clearing out the enemies that I come across just this once, and then we'll see if that helps a little bit. And I bet we can probably upgrade everybody's arts pretty soon as well. So both of those together should probably give us what we need to take on Mumkar. Ain't this a JRPG where you're expected to grind for hours? Not in the way that I was grinding in the High Entia Temple. I think there's a little bit more combat than is typically expected, or at least that is expected to compared to what I've been doing. But on my first go around, I didn't find this particularly grindy. I just think the dynamic when you're streaming is a little bit different, because there's that urge to just like, okay, let's push on, let's get to the next story beat, let's make, you know, some progress, some very, very, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Recognizable progress? Veritable progress? Because, like, hanging around in the same open area and fighting some enemies isn't really going to bring you any closer to beating the game. Or at least it doesn't feel like it. But ultimately, it is when you do go to those flags, it's going to make it a little bit easier, a little more doable. Because otherwise, it's a roadblock that you can't really pass. Which isn't really my favorite feedback loop as far as games go, but I like RPGs, JRPGs, I love this shit. It's just how it fits into the streaming format, I guess, that I hadn't really considered before. But I guess Paper Mario Color Splash is just a teensy bit different than something like this. Yeah, I was just wondering where these dudes wandered off to. So what I'm going to try here is actually luring one of these away, and I might be able, yeah, to do these one at a time. I don't know, what the hell was that? They were performing a goddamn ritual. Well, I don't need rituals, I need you to chase me. So please do that. There we go. I'll just lure them away. There we go. Because one at a time, we're definitely capable of that. And if we can take out 2 of these on the way down, hey, I'm cool with that, sure. And that should be enough to take us up to 47, which obviously is fine by me. Yeah, I mean, when it's the kind of enemy type that you're, like, just on the cusp of being able to defeat, having a second one next to them, which, you know, doubles their damage output, isn't the best way to go about it, so I think I'd rather do this. But that's kind of what's cool about Xenoblade's combat system, is that there's different ways to approach a battle like that. Because I think if you were to have a traditional, you know, turn-based kind of thing where you just touch an enemy, or you're walking in tall grass and it goes to a battle screen, you can't really consider, you know, maybe I'll keep this other enemy distracted or doing something else while I work on this one, and kind of work on them one at a time. It seems like a very obvious thing to do in a format like Xenoblade, but compared to a lot of other JRPGs, it really is more than you could usually expect. Also, Ryan is dead. Ryan is dead.
We haven't lost yet.
Nope. Oh man, that was a close one. Just as they were about to slam me too. I'm sorry, what?
This is Slumbo Ice Rock. We got 2 like Peppino asked for. Now Peppino and N be happy.
Oopsie. What a horrible vision. Ryan, we've got to do something and stop this. Before it's too late.
We can't lose.
Don't let a single one escape.
Alright, and we're also sitting on a little bit of extra party gauge, so this could be a little nicer than the last one. I actually don't think both of these is actually going to be enough to fully get us to 47, but here's what I'll do. I'll save before I fight Mumkar, so if we die again, I can reload that physical checkpoint. I think that's the problem. And with the slide too, I could have been doing that as well. If I just do that, then you get as many tries as you want, without having to walk back every single time. That's clearly what's gotta happen then. Oh wait, there's a third guy over there. Maybe he can help us get to 47. Maybe. Maybe a little bit.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Okay, let's get going.
Okay. Yeah, no vision coming out of this dude this time. But what's in this chest, I wonder? The crystal. Yeah, okay. Come here, crawly boy. Wait, what? Oh, because we already triggered the cutscene, so Mumkar is just like waiting down there for us. Which is a little odd, but I guess, sure. So does that mean that, like, he really did kill us for real, and now he's just like, I guess I'll wait down here for no reason. Let me check Twitter real quick. What do you think Mumkar's Twitter is? Like, what's his ad? And what does he tweet about? Wait, what? There's a fourth one? What? Okay, well, I mean, the XP is certainly gonna be helpful, but it's a little bit squicky. Can y'all leave? No, you don't. No, you don't! Fuck!
Sorry.
Where'd the fourth dude come from? I thought there was 2 max, not 4. And we're all the way back here again, because oh! Yeah, who cares about Mumkar? This dude's the real antagonist of Xenoblade. Holy shit. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna upgrade the arts now, and then when we level up, it's not gonna make a difference. So, yeah, we'll see what we can upgrade, I guess. We've got plenty of AP to spare. So let's see. I mean, is Shaker Edge gonna... I mean, it doesn't matter, because that's the only upgrade that we can get from here on out. Heal is already maxed out, right? Okay, Ryan, what do you got? Wild Down? That's the topple one, and that's actually already maxed out. That's interesting. So I'll try maxing out some of this other stuff, but, that's not super encouraging, is it? Huh. Alright, and how about Charla? Oh, yeah, she's got plenty. Okay. This is definitely where we can get the most work done, then. A special barrier of ether that absorbs some damage. I'm gonna stick to the healing-oriented stuff first, I think. And then maybe Thunderbolt, because that's kind of... Oh, not enough. Okay. Is there anything that's... Wow. Well, so much for plenty. I guess she just ran out fast, then. I mean, as far as those big dudes were going, we were, like, just on the cusp of getting them before they got us. So I think that's going to be the little boost that we need to overcome that. Slice and dice, but the E's are 3s. And he tweets edgy memes and videos of him in his mech, like truck videos! Fuck. Hello, you lot. Just here in my garage. But you know what's more important than the Monado? Knowledge. I'd follow it. I would. Man, even to get to those dudes that we were, like, losing against, though, it's a long way down, huh? Honestly, I'm just gonna save right here, because there's, like, no enemies on the way to this point. Like, just to, like, get around the ring, you know? Also, I don't think I actually saved. I think I just hit B. There we go. Yeah, that should make things a little smoother from here on out. Because at least now we're at... Oh! Auto attack from the bird, that's a new one. Usually this dude doesn't give a shit about us. He kind of just likes to leave us alone. But okay. Who knows? Maybe this is gonna be the dude that helps us get to 47. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, baby.
You're a lifesaver.
Now we're working as one.
You said it, Sharla. I see it.
This dude really isn't that dangerous. Do I need a heads up for a topple? Topple? Boggle?
Changing.
As a quality of life thing, it would be nice to cancel visions if you wanted to. Because it's especially if it's like a standard enemy type like that, like, you know what attacks they've got, you know what they're up to, you get an idea of it, you know? But maybe that just comes from me as somebody who dies a lot, and thus puts me in a bit of a unique situation compared to most Xenoblade players, I don't know. Camera. See what I'm doing here? And then it like auto-corrects to look down at the floor. I guess because we're like technically on a very steep slope, but you don't notice it because the camera, I don't know. Something about it. Like, I just think being able to look up at the sky would kind of emphasize the steepness, but that's just me. Oh, whoa. So, I'm playing with the Wii U gamepad right now, but the only way I'm able to do that is because, the Wii... whatever, the ability to play Wii games on the Wii U, the only way you're actually able to use the gamepad in that way is that it's mapping the Wii U gamepad to the Classic controller. And I'm curious, did the Wii U Classic controller have clickable sticks? Because I know it had, like, I don't think it had the ZL and ZR buttons, did it? I think the gamepad, like, all the L's and all the R's just do the same thing? But I might be wrong. I never had that controller for the Wii, so I like, legit wouldn't know. But I am curious.
Yeah, you like that? Right. Nice one. Leave it to right. We can definitely do this. Eat this.
So, alongside Xenoblade, what other kinds of games used that controller option anyways? Was that, like, just for the Wii Virtual Console, or were there any, like, notable games that offered that playstyle? Because I know a lot of the games that I had on the Wii were just Wii Remote and Nunchuck, but if a game like Xenoblade's using it, it makes you think, you know, what other things use that option. I guess if it is called the Classic controller, it's for playing classic games? I don't know. At the same time, though, remember when they added the, they had the Classic controller, and then the Pro Classic controller, which I know for a fact was for, the GoldenEye remake or something like that on Wii? Oh god, come on. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. See ya. Oh, we did it! 47, baby! Whew! No, I want a fine quality belt. Manage items, please. I want a fancy belt. Okay, sort by sale price, end of the list. Shell. Well, this has an exclamation mark on it, so does that mean it's related to a quest or what? Skin. Thank you. I'm just gonna go around from here on out. Just gonna go around from here on out. I've got everything I need. Thank you very much. Just as long as there aren't any more dudes who are gonna fade in front of me. But yeah, they had the Pro Classic controller, which was literally just the Classic controller, but with the handles on it. I don't know why that was necessary. I might have added bumpers and triggers instead of just bumpers, but this is coming. See, as somebody who never owned them, when you look at renders of those controllers, you don't really get a good look at the shoulder buttons. So, oh my, he's literally just standing there outside of his mech. Aren't you chilly, buddy? You don't want to get inside of your heated mech on? What if I just go around him? What if I just go around him and just go to Fiora? What if I just do that? Yeah, see ya! See ya! No! Mumcar is definitely the kind of account that tweets in all caps. Slice and dice. I don't really see how making a big cloud of snow is supposed to make him invincible, but okay, if you insist. I'm gonna use Enchant again real quick, because we really wasted that first round. I think that refreshes the timer, right?
I'm not doing too well.
Yeah, sorry it took so long. Hope he didn't catch it. Well, he's a Mechon. I don't think they can catch colds. What they can do is open Roblox on their phones so that it heats up, so that their hands don't fall off in the Fort McMurray cold. You know, I actually haven't used my bike since that incident. I don't know if it's, like, good. But I have been meaning. I took the dog on a walk today, and I've been meaning. Like, the weather's been getting nice. You know, late June, finally. But I really ought to pump the tires and... Because I used to cycle in the summer all the time. But not since that particular happening. Oh shit! That was abrupt. Alright, anybody want to lend a hand? Thanks. Thanks, Charlotte. I really can. I'm sorry. Oh my... This is fucking whack-a-mole, but like in reverse, where you're trying to help everybody, but then they get whacked for you. Okay, let's try Enchant. Ryan's down again, which means I'm gonna get targeted next. Damn, Mumcard's a toughie. Oh, Fiery Pain. Hey, Charlotte, maybe lend a hand? But it's okay, because I saved. Okay, well, that's it. That's the party gauge, so... Yeah, not this fucking time. Not today. It's odd that the down arrow in this menu, that the down arrow means save and the up arrow means load. Because I would think of it as like upload your save data for up and then load your save data for down, but it's like the opposite. I'm going to see if I can go around this time though, because it seems like I can. Wouldn't it be fucking incredible if you just walked around him enough, it would actually trigger like a separate cutscene where he's just like, oh, you tricked me. Hey, Fiora? You doing okay in there? It's okay, I'll come back. This is so weird. It's just here and you can walk up to it. And he's like doing a little dance in the distance there. Waiting for... Oh yeah, any second now. I'm gonna see him coming. They're not gonna know what hit him. And we're just like behind him. Weird. Down to disc. Up from disc? Oh. You tricked me by literally walking around. You bet. It makes sense, but I think those icons might be more common in the JP/PS2 era. Oh, interesting. Oh, I just barely missed that one. Ooh, let's not do a heal. Let's lead with enchant here. There we go. Ooh. That's not ideal. Mumcar, can you leave me alone? Oh, and we were making Lamborghini and Garage Man jokes about Mumcar earlier, but guys, his name is Mumcar. Of course he's a car head. Did not mean to use Battle Soul, you idiot. You idiot! That is the one art you never use, Griffin.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Might wait on using an enchant real quick, because I get the feeling it's gonna expire soon. No, I'll use it now, because Ryan's about to die. Charlotte, can you really not? You really had no bright ideas for how to help our good friend Ryan here? Nothing? Where's the healing? Where's all the healing? Charlotte, what are you doing? Party gauge is empty. Great. This is so... We can't heal him! And I just healed myself instead of her, which is worst. Oh my god. Well, I'll try, like, shielding everybody in the meantime, I guess. I don't fucking know. I might be able to fill one more bar and bring Ryan back, but, like, Charlotte's not doing so hot. I don't know. Yeah, that was coming. I had that coming. It actually might be more common than that. Try looking up save load icons. Huh. I just might on my own time. Well, you know, we've had a long history here on this stream of of encounters like this having the ever so slight tendency to drag. And for some reason I expected this not to be one of those, and yet here we are. Can I not do an auto attack? Thank you. Just wanted to get one of those in Xenoblade 2 style before we get to work here. Yeah, I mean, it's not entirely a matter of being underleveled, though. Why did I heal her when she didn't even need that? Now I just gotta wait for that art to recharge for like a minute. But I feel like if I more smartly manage, and if Charlotte pulls her weight, then we can actually win with what we've got.
Stay strong.
Man, he really tears through Ryan, though, is my concern. Man's got 6,000 HP, and this dude, with his nails here, chews through it like nothing. Oh, that was a miss. Shit. I'd like to get a break at Topple and Shaker Edge, but shit, I don't know. And using speed in instances like this, also good idea. Oh, he's coming for me though now. Well, my thingy isn't filled up, so I can't use speed, but it doesn't look like it's gonna do that much damage, I guess. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Just gonna redo enchant instead then, if I don't need that shield. Or speed or whatever it is. Okay, see what I mean though? It's just, you gotta find better opportunities for using the healing and like... Typically when I walk into a battle, I kinda just go fucking bananas. But maybe sometimes, you gotta wait a little bit. You gotta look for like the right openings to use certain things. You know, like that! It's all about timing. I'll tear through Ryan too. I'd prefer if you didn't, quite frankly. Let's see, we could warn Ryan, but we could also not. And we could also just use speed on Ryan. Okay, moment of truth. I can never tell if that's gonna work or not. And it did not work. So I guess speed just gives you like a high likelihood, I guess, of being able to take 0 damage on an attack, but I don't know. Oh, and I gotta... Oh, shit, yeah, I gotta re-enchant, because I guess once you die, buffs reset, right? That's a hell of a buff to get reset. It really isn't. Once Ryan goes down, it's bad news, because then he starts picking on everybody else who doesn't have the HP to deal with his nonsense. Preemptively though, I'm gonna use speed on Ryan. Because until his health can get higher up, we're just gonna need a little bit of more time to get everybody back up to speed. To the health they need to be at. Ooh, like that! Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone! Part of it is probably that you're not trying different party setups. Listen, I'm not gonna do that though, because that's a stupid thing to do. Listen, I actually looked it up regarding, like, walkthroughs and shit. The last time I was stuck on a section like this, it's like, yeah, given the party that you have right now, the best option is Shulk, Ryan, and Charlotte. Which is, you know, my boys. I guess Shadow Eye isn't really gonna work. If everybody else is dead.
I can't go on.
He just turns around. If I recall correctly, the first playthrough I watched of this game, the person just cheated or super grinded to be super overleveled the whole game, so the playthrough wouldn't be boring. Hey, hey, asking for a friend, how do you do that? Because I don't know if my enjoyment of this game derives from like, oh yeah, I sunk so much time into like sitting and doing nothing in this game and making no progress. That's where my excitement comes from. I think the music and the story, which I guess is really interesting, because I think if you look at a lot of games that I do enjoy, it's like, oh yeah, the gameplay for this is really tightly designed and it does something unique and it's just really clever and impressive. Also, I can use the load thing again. But with this, a lot of my enjoyment kind of comes from the non-gameplay aspects, if that makes any sense. Like, at a base level, there is still the exploration. I do think that these environments are, you know, it's the same people who helped out with the map of Breath of the Wild, so these people have known what they're doing as far as environment design goes for a very long time. And I still think the world of Xenoblade 1 is very fun to explore, and you find all these different paths and secrets. And I think the combat is fun to a point, but it's a little too, I don't know. I think that's kind of what it comes down to with JRPGs, is that it's like, well, if you think about like the development effort, right? That goes into making all these different enemies and attacks and the balancing of all of that must be a really Herculean amount of work. So I can somewhat sympathize with the developer intent of wanting players to engage with that more often, but I think there, as you know, with balancing, there is in the same way a bit of a balance as far as like how much the player should be engaging with those sort of things, so that either they don't get stuck or they don't get bored. But that's just me, because I think if you were to look at like what quote-unquote gamers want, if what I am suggesting was the way things would go, then I think there would be a lot of complaints of like, oh, this game's too easy. Which, yeah, so what?
You're really getting into this, right?
I think to say that I dislike this game would be going a little far, but I think any game could use improvements. I don't know. At the same time, I was able to beat Xenoblade 2 just fine, and I found that one to be at times more difficult. You know, there were moments in that game for sure where I was like out of my fucking mind, stressed out because, you know, I just couldn't beat like, you know, one certain battle here and there. But with streaming this, I've definitely like run into that far more often than I ever have, either in my first playthrough of 1 or my original playthrough of 2. But I guess it becomes a different priority of like, if I'm playing this alone, then I don't mind, you know, starting back at that primary area with the diamond shape that it keeps sending me back to every time I die by default. I wouldn't mind walking back down and killing everything on the way every single time. But when I'm streaming, you know, fuck that. But it does lead to these little conundrums. For sure. That said, whatever this is not going to be the attempt. You know, I was about to bring up, I was about to ask, how do you summon the save load menu in the middle of a battle? Thankfully, our boy Mumcar here can help us all by himself. Let's see though, let's keep doing this. And gamers don't know what they want? God, true that. I would 100% support just cheating XP or something. Well, there was that one trick that I was aware of in Xenoblade 2. In theory, it should be possible to do in 1, right? Can somebody hug me and tell me I'm valid? Well, I think for obvious reasons I can't do that first part, Neon Blue, but yeah, absolutely you're valid. Everybody in chat's valid. Gamers don't know what they want is like the truest game design wisdom. Yeah, hey Makaru, welcome to the chat. Sorry, I was kind of having myself a bit of a thought on game design, because Mumcar here is having a funky little dance, which I really appreciate. Do be looking like Little Mac out here, but like bald. But to say the least, we've been here for a little while. See, like, the way I'm seeing it, right, is there have been certain attempts on this where we get, like, wiped instantly, like that last attempt kind of unfolded. And there's certain attempts where we last for a lot longer and we get, you know, much closer to actually making some meaningful progress on this. So I hesitate to back away and spend the rest of the stream farming before we switch games, where, oh my god. Oh my well, okay, that certainly isn't the time. That's not the one. But there could be a one, is what I'm saying. You know, I don't think we're so disadvantaged to the point where winning is impossible. I just think it's doable. I kind of needed and wanted to hear that. Thank you. Yeah, anytime, man. Yeah. Honestly, like, I call people valid when they... Not necessarily when they don't want to be called valid, because, honestly, who doesn't like that? But I kind of just say it just like as a figure of speech a lot. Whether or not they asked for it, I guess, is the better way to go about saying that. But, yeah, of course, man. Looking for work for months and having, like, no social life is not doing good things. At least my mood is thankfully decent. Also, guys, they're called surprise mechanics, not loot boxes, and that makes them okay! God, we forgot to talk about that, too, huh? Mumcar, I can't even understand what you're saying. Can you slow down? Can you, like, click your little gear and, like, increase the video quality, maybe? For better sound? Thanks. It doesn't seem like there's any cheats for the Wii U version. Oh, no. Well, I mean, I didn't use cheats on my first playthrough of this, but that's just because was a lot more comfortable with banging my head up against a wall. Nope, nope. No fiery pain, please. I guess I'll heal Rhine? It really does come down to keeping him alive the longest, though. You know, usually I like to focus on Charlotte because when you heal Charlotte, she heals everybody. But once Rhine goes down, it becomes such a challenge just to keep everybody going because he chews through everybody. Like, even for Rhine, he goes through Rhine pretty fast. But, you know, the rest of the party is like, you know, butter for him. Which is interesting because even Mumkar himself has used, like a hot knife through butter, that analogy, when talking about Fiora. Most people grind by doing quests, and there's apparently EXP modifiers. What? As rewards for doing Colony 6 stuff. Oh my god! Guys, we have not been to Colony 6 yet! I said forever ago, like, oh yeah, I discovered that this was a thing that I never touched in my first playthrough of this game. We should check it out sometime. And I just, like, never did. I mean, fuck doing that, like, right now, but it's not a bad idea for later. Also, I might use this art that I loathe right now, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use Enchant, and then I'm gonna use Heal on Rhine. And I'm gonna use Shaker Edge, even though it's too late. Just cause. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. Happy Keat Week. Thank you. Yeah, I've still got a little bit more to work on as far as... Oh my god, this is brutal. As far as some of the later art for this week goes, but here's hoping I can make that work. Did anybody actually watch the actual video with the EA rep talking about it? It was hilarious. God, I love tone-deaf gamer businessmen. We have an offline console for the people who want it. It's called the Xbox One. I almost kind of missed Don Matrick. He's a fun guy to hate. But that's the same as like Steve Ballmer though, you know? Like, terrible for the company, but very entertaining to, just to witness, I suppose. The rep actually slips up at one point, and himself calls it unethical and everything. Oh, that's delightful. You know, as much as I hate the whole, like, Disney empire, it really is interesting to kind of hear the story of, like, what directly happened, because I think the biggest scandal that happened, I guess before the quote-unquote ethical surprise boxes thing, was with Star Wars Battlefield, right? And supposedly, Disney got like really upset about that, and they're like the only reason that they went back on that decision, because Business Daddy said no.
No good. Hang in there. Easy there, Ryan.
You know, I rag on these party members for being like a little too optimistic a lot, but like when even the party members are like, nah, this ain't good. It's not good news. Not feeling very confident about this. It's like, oh god. That's how you know you're really fucked. What I'm super curious about though is like what Charlotte's doing healing-wise? Because to me it feels like she's doing fucking nothing. But that could be just me. And Ryan's down, party gate is empty, and I can't help my friend, and I'm going to die. I'm going to die! God, that is remarkably fast. I'm just so curious as to what I was doing right before. Because I would imagine using enchant frequently, healing Ryan a lot, and responding to the visions you have are the 3 keys to getting past Mumkar. And yet, I seem to be doing worse than ever before on these last couple of attempts. It would be really dope if Bernie just eviscerated Disney. Oh, hey, Cena. Can't spell dead without EA. Well, unfortunately, I think they're anything but. Could one argue to break up EA, possibly? Because I don't think they have like a significant market share, but they sure as shit have bought a lot of competitors and then driven them into the ground. That's gotta be worth something, right? I think he's saying this little get-together ends now? Which, you know, I'm sorry, I thought, you know, we were enjoying each other's company, but okay. I guess even he's getting, like, fed up with how many times. Oh, finally landed a daze for once. That's the 4th key. And also using Shadow Eye. 5th key.
Just what I need. We can definitely do this.
Oh, I meant to use Shield that time, but I guess Enchant isn't a bad idea. Why not? EA screwed up PopCap, my favorite gaming company. Thank you, Cena. You know, I'm actually still mad about PopCap too. That's totally valid to be pissed about. Like, I just want Peggle 3. See, now this is interesting because I died and Ryan didn't. And also, I got back up for some reason. Don't know where that came from, because I definitely did not have a full party gauge. Unless I just got toppled, but I could have sworn I just died there. Yeah, we're like hardly getting like 2/3 through his health. Also, I just misappropriated my heal. Great. PopCap was dope. Did they make Pop-Tart games? Listen. These are the Bejeweled dudes. These are the dudes who made that one game where the marbles are going down the little track and you gotta like shoot the frog, get the balls, and the frog get the mouth out of the balls and the other balls, and then the ball and the colors match, and then you get more point, and then the marbles roll further down the hill, and the other balls touch, and then you get more point, and then the frog eats the. Also, Plants vs Zombies.
We can definitely do this.
But yeah, like if you think of like every like huge PC non-Tetris puzzle game that was really big in like I want to say pre-2000s to like 2005, that's PopCap. Those are your boys at PopCap who did like all of those. They're like the Rareware of like little puzzle games like that, right? And EA bought them and ran them into the ground. I think they still make like mobile apps or something, but you know, that comes with the territory. Sorry, I just accidentally nudged my mouse and I just muted myself. But that comes with the territory of like being on a mobile platform, so it's got like all the microtransactions. And EA is already infamous for microtransactions on console, so imagine how ruthless they are when they're on mobile. Did Griffin eat Boomhauer? Did Griffin go Boomhauer? I don't know. Does Boomhauer like PopCap? You tell me. Zuma! Yes! That's what it's called. That's the one with the frog that I was talking about. Zuma is fucking delightful. Too bad we'll never see it again. Star Wars Zuma! Griffin, do a Zuma stream? No, I'm only doing a Star Wars Zuma stream. Shoot the balls out of the pork at the microtransactions to win! Shoot the credit card numbers at the text fields for a special prize! Nah, a little too late on that one. But we are at the halfway mark, which is better than last time. But Ryan's about to die. And I'm so baffled by what Charlotte's been doing this whole time, because I feel like she's not healing anymore. Like, unless she is healing and it's just not enough to keep up with Mumkar's damage, but... Thankfully, the original developers of Chuzzle got the rights back and made Chuzzle 2. Oh, well... That goes for a lot of franchises, like that EA has bought from developers, like, a lot of them had tried to buy the rights back from EA, and they haven't, you know, quite had the same fate. A chain attack? I don't know about that. But having a full party gauge is really, really good news, actually. Because that means we could bounce back from a Rhine death. We haven't in the past, but the potential is there. Now we're getting like a lot of topples. I think that's the key. 4th key, 5th key, Mum key. So basically, I'm Mumcar. Yeah, just get like lots of breaks, and I think that's what you gotta do. God damn. This could be the one. I don't want to get too optimistic. I don't want to sound like a shulk here, but that health bar is getting. Hell yeah! We didn't even need to drain the health all the way. Woo!
Why did you change sides? Why the Mekon?
You're as blind as you were then. I wanted you dead for years.
What's happening?
Is the Bionis moving?
I wanted to get to Monado so I could be the new hero.
Is that it? That's the puerile reason you killed all those innocent people! Ravaged our home!
I love this body! The power! Gunbands, you'll never win! Get on your knees and worship me!
Never. I will strike you down and all that you have become, you wretched fool. The Monado will stop you, and then you will know the shame of all that you have done, traitor!
Shut your mouth and come on!
That light!
What the?
It's not like the other Mekon.
You are right, heir to the Monado. This is the strongest Mekon ever built. Controlled by me, Egil, leader of Mekonis, an agent of Mayneth.
Leader of Mekonis? So you're the one who controls the Mekon?
I am he. We fight to free the world from the tyranny of the Bionis.
Why? Why do you trap Homs in machines? What do you want from us? Why make us fight for you?
Your questions do not concern me. I must return with this one.
Fiora! Get your hands off her! Fiora!
If you want her, come and get her. You are more than welcome on Mekonis.
Come and visit any time, Dunban!
Munka!
We're coming! And we won't give up!
Find us, Monado, Sword of the Bionis. We will meet you on the battlefield.
Fiora! We will find you!
I like that they timed that one to like just as the music ended. Fuck, I love when they use that in the cutscenes. So yeah, sour please indeed, that's for sure. Whew. That scream made me think Griffin unloaded some pressure he had. That's what Keat Week is for, Kappa? Well, Keat Week is for everybody. It's fun for the whole family. Also, wow, just on the 2-hour mark. Perfect. I was kind of losing hope that we were not gonna be able to complete this stream. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to do Mumcar the next stream. Oh, it's good to leave though, finally.
We ain't got time to be hanging around here.
Yeah, Ryan said it.
But that was Fiora. No doubt about it. You know what that means? She ain't dead. We gotta get her back.
Get her back. Right. We've come too far to give up now.
Then we'll go to Mechonis and find Fiora.
Just beyond there lies Sword Valley. The Mechon flew in the direction of Galahad Fortress. Fiora may be there. Will you pursue, Shulk?
Yes. We will get Fiora back.
Anytime that song comes up, it's timed so perfectly, it's insane how much mileage they get out of it. It really is. That's just like good directing and editing though. Because I guess once you have that one song, then like just composed, then you can start to like craft the timing of your cutscenes around that piece again and again, which really elevates it for sure. But I think there's two favorite cutscenes that I have. Actually, three. Fuck. So we just met Egil. One of them happens at the confrontation with Egil. And it's not necessarily music related, but narratively, something so powerful and interesting happens. And I'm not going to talk about it now. Beyond that. But what I can talk about is the one cutscene that we have seen, which is when we first realized that Fiora was alive, and it's when the main theme plays during that whole cutscene, where Shulk is, walking up to Metalface slowly. Oh yeah, here we are, bottom of the mountain, finally. And it's just playing that title screen theme. Because it's the title screen theme. You rarely hear that used, except outside of the title screen. But man, that's a powerful moment. Egil waffle! Lego my Egil! It's good to be out of the snow, though. As much as I do like Valak Mountain, it's nice for a change of scenery, for sure.
Oh, what the...
Now we can just look at lots of brown.
Big sword? Oh, if is, then ouchie ouch.
The sword of the Mechonis.
The entire valley below. The whole thing is its sword.
Something seems unnatural.
You think?
Look, that flowing light. From the way it glows, it has to be ether, but it looks like it's being drawn in by something.
By the fortress. It should just be up ahead.
Father once told me that the Mechonis absorbs the ether of the Bionis and uses it for sustenance.
So the Mechonis feeds off ether? Then undoubtedly the ether serves as the Mekon's energy source as well.
Let me check my levels right now, because that cutscene kicked in before Mumkar's health dropped to 0, so we might not actually have gotten anything from that. And I'm just gonna quickly check that. Yeah, no, we didn't get anything. Okay. It's called Sword Valley because it's literally a sword, not that it's an edgy name. Huh. Y'all didn't know that? We could see that the Bionis wields a sword, like, at the very beginning. But yeah, I think between streams, I might actually go up back to Valak Mountain and just grind on my own time, until I hit, like, level 50. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, like, right now, immediately, because, again, I have Keat Week stuff to work on between streams. But once that's out of the way, then maybe. And hey, Mario Maker's coming along later this week, so that's gonna be another great way to put off streaming Xenoblade Chronicles, giving me more time to grind. But this is one of those kind of lesser, nicer paced areas where there's like kind of a bit of a cutscene every few couple of meters, so I'll take this. Oh no, is this the Mechonis' sword? Oh, well, never mind then. Well, either way, someone's got a sword. I'm so ready for Mario Maker. Oh my god, me too. I only realized that it's like this week, when I started streaming tonight. I just like looked at the date. Like, oh my god.
The Mechon that attack Bionis.
I got a stylus and everything. Ooh, that's awesome.
Then there's a high probability that he's there. The golden Mekon that took Fiora. We're about to enter the Mekon stronghold. If there's anyone who wants to turn back now...
Shulk, friend should no split up. No leave friend behind. Ricky's scared, but...
I don't know if you have to. Nobody invited you, Ricky.
He's right. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Personally, I'm waiting for 3 houses. Well, I'm waiting for both. And Mario Maker's right around the corner, so... We'll see. We'll see. This lad is so good. Who, Ricky? I don't know about that. Don't know if I'd say that. But okay. Unless we're talking about Shulk, in which case, he's a darling. It might be worth doing Colony 6 stuff if you can before grinding. Ooh, good idea. That's a good idea. Stop hating on him, he just likes his friend and is willing to go to the extreme for him. That's a fair point. I really can only give Ricky so much shit because of the Nopon that we get in 2.
What's that?
And I really, just always, no matter what, have to remember that.
It would be most
because it can be
unwise
so
to
much worse,
proceed without
and it
leaving
has
the
been much
answer
worse.
You arranged this for us.
Hey, it's...
What? Dixon? Nobody tell Snoodoodle.
Looks like you lot have been having fun without me. Heard you took care of that faced Mekon.
What are you doing here?
I got wind of some allied force coming together a few days back. I stepped up as the representative of the Homs. Then a little birdie told me you lot were heading for Galahad Fortress. So I thought I'd drop by and say hello. I've got a whole stack of new equipment. Want some?
Yeah! I was hoping for some new stuff.
Hold it, Ryan. You know it's gonna cost you.
You cheap old man.
Somewhere, Snoodoodle has awoken. Alright, do I just walk up? Oh no, wait. But... Yeah, okay. Weird. It's never been like 5 steps for another cutscene. Usually it's been a little more than that. But alright.
Fiora? You mean Dumban's sister?
Yes.
So that's why you're all looking so down. I can't believe they're sticking Homs into those faced Mekon. Looks like they weren't.
I like that they give you the option to just not tell him any of this and just skip this cutscene and walk away, right?
Oh, and there was me thinking he snuffed it in that battle.
Aren't you surprised?
That he attacked Colony 9? I don't know what drives those Mekon. I've given up trying to figure them out. It don't surprise me one bit. Still, Munker as well, eh? Things are getting interesting.
Sorry?
Oh, nothing.
It is time for us to return. I would like to continue providing assistance, but my help is required in assembling Homs for the Allied force. There are also my duties as seer to consider.
Yeah, whatever you say, Alvis, I'm sure that's you've got very, very important evil scheming to do on your own time.
Thanks for coming this far.
See,
we'll be fine.
At least when Alvis tags along, I have a fucking eye on him. I know what he's doing. Now he's gonna be going back to lurking in the shadows? Fuck that. I don't trust this one bit.
Agreed.
Oh great, going back to the Alchemoth to scheme with the big titty Camilla lady. Great.
We're sure to find some form of influx channel. Our objective is to reach one of those channels.
Don't go dying on me, Shulk.
I won't. You take care as well.
Cheers.
I'm sorry, he said he had things to sell us. Is he gonna leave? I needed to buy some things from you. I need to make some purchases. No, come back!
Galahad Fortress.
Okay.
As soon as this cutscene ends, no. Okay, hold. Oh, what? What's that back? No, excuse me.
Now, at last, we win.
He said he had really, really good stuff.
Isn't that right, Joke?
I don't know if the dudes that were hanging out with Dixon are just like not rendered specifically for the cutscene, or if they're just gone. But I better be able to buy some fucking items still, please. Okay, Mechon lore, I'm happy. I will accept this. But when I get back, there better be... Oh my god, look at his naked ass! In these shitty polygonal Wii graphics. Oh my god. That was out of nowhere. Can I make that the thumbnail? Can I get away with that? Oh my god.
Yet he relinquishes it to that mere child.
Ah yes, very important lore.
The face escaped my control and acted alone. Now that the Monado has been freed, it appears the usefulness of the faces has come to an end. Although, perhaps there are still things to be learned from having them challenged.
Yo, Zanza looking kinda... flushed emoji. Okay. The party has changed. Special guest Elvis is no longer with us. Now I'm gonna turn this camera around. I'm gonna count to 3, and there better be a $1 flat screen TV. Okay. Shop. Okay. Okay. Phew! I was gonna fucking lose my marbles. I can't afford any of this. I can't afford a goddamn thing. I can't afford any of this. 24,000. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Yes, I have finished my preparations. I am going to end the stream here. I'm gonna sell a bunch of useless shit because clearly my inventory is full. When we come back, I'm gonna be level 50-ish, gonna have some gear, possibly some more arts, and we'll see what happens. In the meantime, that was Xenoblade for tonight, and coming up next, the fun doesn't stop here, because coming up next is Yooka-Laylee, so please hold.